Oh yeah, Swoope the genius. Yeah. I remember when the prophets talk with kings about when they go to battle or interpret in a dream. And nowadays the king function mostly as a meme, with the prophets facing cancel culture, forcing them to leave with them weak minds. The controller is gorilla grind. Now your favorite worship leader isn't really feeling God. Ain't no churches in the wildlife, it's churches in a soundbite. Your best bet is searching for the childlike. Ain't no sketches for it, complicated metrics for it. All that's really left is just a multitude of skeptics for it. So let's clear this up, we buried in the void. Most of us can't recall when we last felt joy. Yeah, so when you last felt joy, when your faith took root and you bursting out the soil, I'm suggesting that nothing really changed. The power that we looking for is captured in the name, yeah. Man, there's something about Yeshua. Hey yo, I'm comfortable with mystery, cause I know he who holds the future. And I know all that good that he's been to me. We live, we go, we pray, we hope, we scared, we trust that this will never fail. And we give, we cry, those tears we won't forget. Those years that you ain't never failed. So we live, we go, we pray, we hope, we scared, we trust that we won't never fail. We give, we cry, those tears we won't forget. Those years that you ain't never failed. Yeah, and you ain't never failed. We won't forget that you ain't never failed. We won't forget that you ain't never failed. Yeah, and I would do it all again. Yeah. I remember what was prophesied. Man, they told me I would lead a church far beyond my father's side. Barely knew this man speaking in a timid place, wrestling with the moment, plus I'm scared to let it penetrate. Yeah. This wasn't no conflict with the gifts. Some gon' call it charismatic. I just felt equipped. Man, I felt a burden lift. Man, I never spoke a word. Still, every fiber of my being felt that thing confirmed now. Now I'm looking back, trippy when you think about it. He came to get me when I wasn't really thinking about him. All that said, look, you better hear from God, bro. If you gon' call this ministry and not just your provider, cause it's final, with or without convo. Now you racing versus time, bro. It's time, bro. Yeah. Yo, it's time to take communion. I ain't talking wine and crackers, talking God and human. We communion face up, and there's more. Don't let the business of church take you from the Lord. Don't let all these church brands take your sensitivity, cause church is more people than facility. You feeling me? We live, we go, we pray, we hope, we scared, we trust that this will never fail. We give, we cry, those tears we won't forget. Those years that you ain't never fail. We live, we go, we pray, we hope, we scared, we trust this will never fail. We give, we cry, those tears we won't forget. Those years that you ain't never failed. Yeah, you ain't never failed. We won't forget that you ain't never failed. Yeah, you ain't never failed. And I would do it all again. Yeah.
I mean, you know, the old saints used to say, like, you know, who wouldn't want to serve a God like this? We live in a skeptical generation now, but I remember hearing that. Who wouldn't want to serve a God like this? That means something has been revealed to them about who this God is. And it actually causes you to look at everybody else crazy, like, why would you not want this? Why would you reject this? Why would you run from this? But this is who he is. His intent is for us to know him and to trust him. Oh, for grace to just trust him more. Jesus, how I trust. How you, man, listen. These songs are written from the spirit of worship to confirm and to affirm the things that we know about God. So when these passing seasons come, we're rooted, we're established.